No surprise to Giants fans who have been watching Will for the last couple of weeks. He probably could have been player of the week for the last couple of weeks. Here's the first pitch, breaking ball inside. Will has hit in 7 straight ball games, 11 for 25, which comes out to 440 batting average, 5 home runs and 10 runs batted in, and he hits a high fly ball in the right center field. Kevin Bass comes over and he makes the play. And Will just missed that one. He got under it just a little bit.
Yes, he did.
You know, a lot of people may not know how small a difference it is between hitting a home run and, say, a line drive to the outfield. It's only like 1/8 of an inch difference. If you hit the ball 1/8 of an inch lower, it would go out of the ballpark, whereas if you hit it 1/8 of an inch higher, it goes to the outfielder. So that's how minute a difference it is between success and failure. There is some success. If it stays fair, foul ball, foul ball. Bob Brenly cranks it out of here, but it's a foul ball. Smashed in the hole, backhanded by the shortstop. Long throw, not in time. Brenly beats it out, and that'll be the first base hit for the Giants, as Biancalana could not make the throw in time to get Brenly. And Brenly has an infield hit. Nice backhand stop by Biancalana, but he has to take an extra step to set himself. And Bob Brenly, who runs well, beats it out. Robbie Thompson will be the hitter. The Giants are trailing 2-0. We're in the bottom of the second. Bob Brenly's at first with 1 down. Ball 1.
I would say, Joe, that play that Biancalana made right there is probably the longest throw an infielder would have to make. A third baseman, of course, might be just as deep, but it's easier for him because he's going to his left.
Right. I think that's probably the deepest throw that a shortstop will have to make. I don't think anyone on the infield has to throw it that far. Low, knocked down by Ashby, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. That's the reason your shortstop has to have an exceptional arm to be a good major league shortstop. And when you think of guys with strong arms, you think of guys like Templeton, who had a strong arm. You think of Cal Ripken Jr. Here's a pitch. Low. Ball 3. 3-0 to Robbie Thompson. Jose Uribe's on deck. Inside, ball 4, and the Giants have runners at first and second.
Darwin's second base on balls.
There you see Hal Lanier in the center of your screen. Les Moss on his right is a pitching coach, and on your left, Jose's batting .255, and Jose is a good fastball hitter, and Darvin has a good fastball. The Astros have their 2 runs on 5 hits. The Giants have no runs on 1 base hit. Breaking ball inside for ball 1. And Darwin wants another baseball. He says this one will not go in the strike zone. According to what I heard today, you saw Darwin rubbing up the baseball with his hand. I heard that's how they caught Kevin Gross, scratching up the baseball. He threw a new baseball in, he rubbed it up, and Dawson asked to look at it. Strike on the inside corner. Andre Dawson, that is, of the Cubs, asked to look at the baseball, and when they examined it and saw that it was scratched up, a brand new baseball, they decided to go out and check, and that's when they found the sandpaper-like substance.
Not a real Ivy League move on Gross's part.
Especially he was leading in the ball game 4-2, and he didn't have enough innings in to get the win. Here's a pitch, breaking ball inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. he did not get the win, and Philly hung on the win 4-2. That was the score they had when he left the ball game. But he only pitched 4 2/3 innings, and for a starter to get a win, he has to go at least 5. There you see Alan Ashby. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball swung on and fouled back.
I think that people should realize, though, Joe, that say a guy is just your basic average pitcher, if he can do something to the ball to make him a 15 to 20 game winner, you're talking about a lot of money.
Yes,
making a lot of money.
I guess that's why some of these hitters are maybe going to put cork in their bat. You remember when we experimented with that?
Didn't work.
Didn't work for either one of us. Here's the pitch, grounded foul down the third base line. It made our singles go all the way to the outfield. And our pop-ups go a little higher.
I was scared to death that, you know, if I ever would have hit one out, somebody naturally is going to check to bat. So I couldn't win either way.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Giants have runners at first and second, 1 down. Popped up down the left field line. Caminetti's giving chase. He makes a dive. He's all over the place, Dwayne. He's a hard player. 2-2. 1 out. Inside, ball 3. And the count's full. I don't think Roger will send them, but we'll wait and see. There's Roger Craig. He's already decided whether he's going to send the runners or not. And he's relayed that sign to Don Zimmer, who has relayed it to Jose Uribe at first and Bob Brenly at second. Well, Jose's the hitter, I'm sorry. Robbie Thompson's at first. They do not go. It's fouled off down the left field line, out of play. Jeffrey Leonard and Chili Davis are being given the night off. That is the Astro dugout. There's Dave Dravecky in the on-deck circle. He will be the next Giant batter here in the second. They do not go. There's a little soft liner to left field coming quickly. Is nice play, throws back to first base. Not in time. Hatcher came charging in, made the catch. Tried to get Bob Brenly at second. As you can see, Dave Dravecky is looking for his first RBI, and he's in an RBI situation now. 2 down. Giants have runners at first and second. Swung on and missed. It's a good slider or a curveball from Danny Darwin. And 2. Chop to the left side. If it stays fair, it could be trouble. No, it goes foul. Caminetti was about to die for that, Dwayne.
Youth. Youth, Joe. No, I never saw you dive for too many balls. No, I mean, I don't say that in a derogatory remark.
Well, either way, Dwayne, it didn't help me a lot.
I mean, I remember watching Mark Belanger play for 10 years, and he never dove for a ball.
Yeah.
And he just played his position so well, before the pitch was made.
There's a strike, and that'll do it for the Giants here in the second. No runs on 1 base hit. No Houston errors. 2 runners left, and we completed 2 full innings, and the Astros lead 2-0.
Get the ultimate backyard accessory, a Tough Shed Sundance or Keystone Series building exclusively at the Home Depot. Tough Shed quality plus the convenience of Home Depot. And now through September 9th, save 10% on Sundance Series sheds and garages.
Imagine you own a modern furniture store, or maybe a pizza restaurant, or a plumbing company. You could probably use more customers about now, right? Whether you're promoting Shakespeare in the Park or a hairstyling salon. With one phone call, you could deliver your business, online and in print, to 2.7 million Bay Area residents. Find out more at bayareanewsgroup.com.
Take a sneak peek into The Secret Lives of Seahorses.
I love them to death, but one more sleepless night giving birth to another 100 of those little buggers, and I hear you. Their mom's no help at all. She just floats around all day.
I just drop mine off at Sea Pony Care. They eat brine shrimp and play hide and seek all day. Not much use for their old dad anymore.
I guess my kids will grow up before I know it.
Yeah, by next week.
Oh, man.
Find out what's really going on at the Monterey Bay Aquarium's The Secret Lives of Seahorses.
Is your vehicle parked in the driveway or on the street? Get a Tough Shed storage building or garage and protect your ride. Now save 40, 50, even 60% on standard building accessories. Tough Shed storage buildings and garages, coast to coast. Call 1-800-BUY-TOUGH or visit toughshed.com.
Welcome back to Giants Classic Games. I'm your host, Kate Longworth. The Giants have connected for just 2 hits against Astros starter Danny Darwin back on August 10, 1987. Darwin would join the Giants a decade later and help them to their National League West title in '97. But for now, he's holding the 2-0 lead for Houston as we head to the 4th.
There's a ground ball foul. Ashby and I logged a few years in the minor leagues together. He's an original Cleveland Indian.
Is there such a thing? I thought they were extinct.
Well, they're certainly at the bottom, that's for sure. As he hits a line drive into center field, Milner coming on, and he can't make the play. So Alan Ashby singles here to lead off the 4th inning. Kevin Bass is the hitter. Alan Ashby is on first. Bass takes a fastball high and in. There you see skipper Hal Lanier going through the Astros signs. Ashby is not a threat to steal, although this is a pretty good hit and run situation. And Bass cannot hold a swing. He goes around. The count is now 1-1. Trevecki to the plate, and it's ball outside. You have to really wait on Eric Gregg because he may just decide at the last second to call that pitch a strike. Is the brain trust of the Giants. 2-1 the count. Another fastball inside, so now Trevecki falls way behind Kevin Bass. 3-1. We're in the 4th inning. Astros are leading the Giants 2-0. Astros have 6 hits. The Giants have 2. Here's the 3-1. No, they got Ashby picked off. Clark is running him towards Thompson. Thompson makes the tag, and that's the second runner that Dave Trevecki has picked off in this ball game.
Actually, this is a real bad mistake by Alan Ashby. 3-1. It's a hit and run, obviously. So you wait until Trevecki throws to the plate.
Bass pops this one up. Can anybody get to it? Bob Brenly. Clark is calling, and he makes the play as Bob overran the ball.
I think the happiest guy in the stadium then was Bob Brenly when he heard Will Clark say, "I've got it."
Len Davis is now the hitter, and he takes a call strike.
Make a note, Dwayne, you can ask Roger Craig why Will Clark was hitting 4th or 5th or whatever, and I'll ask.
There's a line drive, base hit for Glenn Davis.
I'll ask Hal Lanier why Glenn Davis was hitting 6th instead of 4th from last year.
You got a deal.
All right.
This is Ken Caminetti. Caminetti doubled. He drove in Glenn Davis. And he takes a ball in the dirt. As as the Astros have a man on first base with 2 outs here in the 4th. Caminetti's uniform is dirty as he dove for a pop-up down the third baseline, and there's a ball that rolls away from Bob Brenly, but he catches up to it in a hurry, and Davis has to stay at first. 2-0 the count to Caminetti, and he fouls one back, so the count is now 2-1. Caminetti is a switch hitter, 1 of 6. I believe that's we counted, right?
Yes, six in their lineup.
Used to be the Cardinals had all the switch hitters, as you see Jeff Robinson warming up in the Giants bullpen. Right-handed Caminetti is hitting .457, left-handed 149. And he fouls another one at home plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Caminetti gets into this one. Aldretti is going back. He's looking up, and this is gone. A home run. So Ken Caminetti hits his 3rd home run, and this puts the Astros up in this ball game 4-0. It was a no-doubter.
Looks like a fastball, and it's up and out over the plate. And Caminetti drives it over the left field fence.
So this brings up Buddy Biancalana. Biancalana takes a ball down low. This all started out with Alan Ashby singling. He got picked off. Kevin Bass fouled out. Len Davis singled. And then Caminetti knocked one out of the park that left here in a hurry. 4-0. The only consolation is we're only in the 4th inning. Biancalana fouls another one, so the count is now 1-2. It appears that Jeff Robinson is ready in the Giants bullpen. This is the 2nd time he's been up. Another ball in the dirt.
What happens is he gave up a home run on the high fastball. Now he's concentrating so hard on keeping the ball down that he's bounced a couple to Bob Brenly.
Two and two the count to Biancalana. There's a call, strike 3. So the Astros are out here in the 4th inning, but they do come up with 2 runs on 3 hits. The big blow, the Ken Caminetti home run, his 3rd of the season. We're going into the Giants half of the 4th inning. Astros 4, Giants nothing. We'll be right back after these messages.
Crime is a part of our daily reality. Fortunately, there are professionals dedicated to the pursuit of justice. The ITT Technical Institute School of Criminal Justice offers a program that emphasizes theory, research, and practice in the study of criminal justice. This program offers students a foundation in criminal law, legal procedures, criminal evidence, and criminology. Graduates can pursue career opportunities involving cybersecurity, community corrections, and private investigations. Why wait any longer? Call now and help make this a safer and better place. ITT Technical Institute School of Criminal Justice, education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-942-0088 or visit us.
It was a great day. I was out celebrating with some friends, and I don't really drink that much. If I had left my car parked there, it would have gotten towed. It was only a few miles to my house. Could have got someone to drive me home, but I didn't. I had to be up early for work, and I just wanted to sleep in my own bed. I killed 2 kids that night.
Should have been me. That would have been easier.
Enjoy your favorite slots and play a winning hand at one of our many table games. Savor our local microbrews and fine dining. Your #1 choice for 24-hour entertainment. This September 9th, play to win hourly $999 drawings. Win up to $9,999. River Rock Casino in a beautiful wine country setting, just 20 minutes north of Santa Rosa.
Here's what we're working on for you tonight on Sportsnet Central. The Giants continue their push toward the playoffs in Milwaukee. Both Cal and Stanford kick off their season, and surprising cuts as the 49ers and Raiders make their final rosters. Sportsnet Central tonight at 10:30.
You're looking at the National League Player of the Week. I'm sure it's an award that he is going to win a lot over his career as he hits a line drive into right field. It's going to loop in there. Yes, it does for a base hit. Clark is going to round first, and he's going to stay there. And when you're hot, you get base hits like that.
I think the interesting thing there for me was umpire Doug Harvey ran all the way to the outfield to see if he was making that catch. The ball actually just goes under Gerald Young's glove. And that was a good job on the part of Doug Harvey. He was out there right away to call it safe.
Bob Brenly is the Giants hitter. He got the Giants' first base hit. Hit a ball in the hole that Biancalana came up with, but Brenly beat it out. And that was the first Giants base hit. Eddie Milner got the second Giants base hit. And there's a line drive up the middle that Doran catches on the fly, and I believe that Darwin nicked it first.
We'll have to take another look at that. I thought he got a glove on it also, but it didn't seem to change the trajectory of the ball. We'll see here. There's a liner. No, actually, it's over his glove. And a nice diving play by Bill Doran. These Astros are divers.
Yes, they are. Robbie Thompson is now the hitter. There you see another dirty uniformed Houston Astro. One out here in the fourth. Will Clark is at first. Thompson walked in the second inning. And there's a fastball outside. The Giants had somewhat of a threat in the second inning as Brenly had singled and Thompson had walked. That put runners at first and second with one out. Jose Uribe lined out to left field, and then Dave Dravecky struck out. And there's ball 2 to Robbie Thompson. So many games are won throughout the course of the season by the bottom half of your lineup. Thompson pops one up. This might be in play. Davis is coming over, and he makes the play.
And the wind is definitely keeping that ball in the field of play.
That one started out over the Giants dugout, and you're seeing that the flags are not moving, but that doesn't mean anything in this ballpark.
No.
There you see Glenn Davis coming right at you.
Jose Uribe.
Shortstop Jose Uribe. You mentioned Uribe hit a line drive that Billy Hatcher ran down. Hatcher plays Uribe in left field very shallow. There's a fastball down and in for a ball. He shouldn't feel bad. A lot of times the right fielder used to move over there, Joe, when I hit. So there was 3 people in the left field. You see Davis and Clark. 2 outs here in the fourth. Uribe grounds one to Davis. He'll make the play himself. And the Giants go easy after Will Clark leads off with a single here in the fourth. No runs, one hit, one left. After 4 innings, Astros 4, Giants nothing.
People choose 5-Hour Energy over 4 million times a week to help them through their busy lives. But the question is, what's in it? Everything in 5-Hour Energy is available in everyday food, like apples, avocados, grains, and nuts, or already in you. It does have as much caffeine as a cup of the leading premium coffee, but what 5-Hour Energy doesn't have is just as important. 0 sugar, 0 herbal stimulants, and only 4 calories. 5-Hour Energy was designed to help you feel the way you want to feel, bright and alert, not wired and jittery. You'll get hours of smooth energy without the crash or jitters. Still concerned? Try just half a bottle to start. In a few minutes, you'll be able to decide if you want more or not, or if 5-Hour Energy simply isn't for you. People choose 5-Hour Energy over 4 million times a week. It works for them. It might just work for you. Try it today.
More cash over here.
It's much easier to find money at Esurance. Great auto insurance rates and lots of discounts.
Got insurance already? Save more with Esurance's Switch and Save discount.
It also pays to shop online. You get Esurance's Fast 5 discount just for getting an instant online quote.
Thanks, Professor.
Don't forget the good student discount.
And there's even more discounts.
It's no secret that you can save hundreds with Esurance.
Make it your mission to click or call Esurance today.
Welcome back to Giants Classic Games. I'm your host, Kate Longworth. Dave Dravecky came to San Francisco in a midseason trade with the Padres in 1987. That year, he pitched a shutout for the Giants in their league championship series, and he made national headlines when he came back from cancer in '89. But back on August 10th, 1987, his team was trailing by 4 runs when Joel Youngblood came in to pinch hit for the lefty in the bottom of the 5th.
Youngblood is 10 for 33 as a pinch hitter. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One thing about the Giant bench tonight, they have some thunder over there.
Yeah.
Chili Davis is there, as well as Harry Spillman and Jeffrey Leonard. So they have a good bench. There's a base hit in the center field by Joel Youngblood, so he gives the Giants a start here in the 5th. And that'll go to the top of the order. That'll bring up Eddie Milner. Eddie's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He struck out, and he has a single to right. The Giants have been chasing the Astros since the 1st inning. The Astros got off to a start of 1-0 lead in the 1st. They came back with another in the 2nd and 2 in the 4th on Ken Caminetti's 3rd home run of the season. Inside, no activity yet in the Astro bullpen. There's Davis holding Youngblood on at first. There's a final from San Diego, 2-0 over Atlanta. The Padres win. The Padres have been playing great baseball the last couple of weeks.
Yes, they have.
They may say Larry Boy's job.
Telling you, Chubb Feeney turned him around. You know, he's on Giants Vision. A week later, he's general manager over there. President. Interesting point I saw in the paper, Joe, about the 4 games against the Reds. Approximately the average times of those games was around 2 minutes or 2 hours and 15 minutes, which I think proves that they were some good ball games.
Yes. Here's a pitch to Milner, high fly ball in the deep center field. Young is back to the fence, leaps up and makes the catch. Youngblood retreats to first base, and he gets back in time. Eddie Milner just missed putting the Giants on the board. The Astros have 4 runs on 9 hits and no errors. There's Eddie. Inside, the Giants have no runs on 4 base hits.
Darwin's ball is still moving.
He's had a live fastball from the first pitch, and as you mentioned, is still there.
Good fastball that seems to tail away. Even better, it tails down a little bit.
Right. There's Jeff Robinson. I'm sure he'll be the pitcher for the Giants when they start the 6th inning. 1 ball to Chris Byer. Strike. There's a little looper in the short right field. A diving attempt. Not in time. He can't come up with it. Joe Youngblood went all the way to 3rd. I wasn't sure it was going to fall in, but Joe Youngblood was, or he thought it was 2 outs, one way or the other, Dwayne.
I tell you what, once he started rounding second base, that was it. He had no choice but to keep on going.
And Mike Aldretti will be the hitter. Aldretti is at a fly ball to left and a fly ball to center field. The Astros are playing the infield back for the double play, of course. There's one inside. Ball 1 to Aldretti.
It's important for Mike Aldretti in this situation to hit his pitch as opposed to hitting one of Danny Darwin's pitches. I think Joe's mentioned it many times that the advantage right now is to the hitter if he's selective.
Smashed into left field for right field for a base hit. Chugging around at 3rd base will be Chris Byer, and the Giants have their first run, and now they have runners at 1st and 3rd with 1 down. And an RBI single by Mike Aldretti. And it's a 4-1 ball game. Aldretti pulls it in the hole, and that's why you want that hole there if you're a left-handed hitter. Runners at 1st and 3rd, 1 down. High and inside for a ball.
Al Lanier obviously isn't too concerned. There is no activity.
Well, it could be a situation where their bullpen is a little roughed up. Their guys have been used a lot. And maybe he figures I've got to go with Danny Darwin a little longer than maybe I would normally want to. 4-1. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Smash foul down the 3rd baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at 1st and 3rd. Outside with a breaking ball. And the count's 2-2. Popped up on the infield. And Bill Doran is making the call. And that's the 2nd out for the Giants here in the 5th.
The last week or so where Will Clark has hit some balls out of the park, he actually has hit some high fastballs out of the ballpark. Well, he's not afraid to swing at the first pitch. There's no doubt
about that. Check swing. There's a ball. Every time I've started to reel off some of Will's statistics for the last 2 weeks, he's hit the first pitch, so I haven't even tried this time. He's hit home runs in his last 4 ball games. And this would be a great spot for 5 in a row. He swings at that high fastball you're talking about and fouls it back.
I think Joey's hit him in the last 4 days. He got shut out in the 2nd game of the doubleheader.
Right, you're right. I don't count doubleheaders except for 1 day anyway, Dwayne.
It's a nice way.
Usually I didn't play but 1.
It's a nice way to move up in the standings, or it's an awful way to drop real quick.
And he's driven in runs in at least 7 straight ball games, at least 1 run in 7 straight. Fastball swung on and fouled down the left field line, out of play. That seems to be the theory of what Bobby Darwin is trying to do with him. Danny Darwin is go up the ladder with the high fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Will Clark. Bottom of the 5th inning. The Giants are trailing 4-1. Runners at first and third. Foul ball. Check swing by Will. Foul off his bat. Alan Ashby couldn't hold on to it. Interesting note, the last Giant first baseman to hit more than 24 home runs in a season was
their 11th.
No. We're wrong again. Willie McCovey, 1977. At least that's what the stat sheet says.
But Swan Darrell hit 31 years.
Grounded hard to first baseman Glenn Davis. He gets down on one knee and makes the play. And that'll do it for the Giants here in the 5th, but they do come up with 1 run on 3 base hits. No errors, 2 runners left. And as we go to the 6th inning, the Giants are still trailing, but it's now 4-1.
From Wagner comes a revolution in power painting. Optimus dual tip technology with a more refined spray pattern here. This dual tip design delivers better paint coverage here, superior control here, and a beautiful finish here. All of which adds more to life out here. The new Optimus Power Painter with dual tip technology only from Wagner. And through September 7th, save $20 on the Wagner Power Painter with Optimus dual tip and turbo motor only at Lowe's.
How much sugar is in these energy drinks? Let's find out. While waiting, you should know. 5-Hour Energy contains 0 sugar and only 4 calories. Its blend of B vitamins and amino acids can help you feel awake, alert, and productive for hours without the crash or jitters. The answer is 12. Over 12 teaspoons of sugar and 200 calories in these energy drinks. 0 sugar and 4 calories in 5-Hour Energy. There's a reason people choose 5-Hour Energy 2.5 million times a week. 5-Hour Energy. Hours of energy now, no crash later.
Need a new truck? It's Toyota's Labor Day clearance event and your chance to get amazing deals on the Toyota you want, like the legendary Tacoma, the Big Tough Tundra, and the 2009 Highlander. There's even $1,000 cash back on RAV4. Don't wait. These deals end September 8th. Hurry into your Toyota dealer today.
I am not a bodybuilder. I am not a triathlete. I am eating healthy. I am exercising. I am Max Muscle.
Max Muscle, the authority on sports nutrition. Be sure to visit a Max Muscle location near you.
It's gonna work. I don't think it will. Let's go. Dad? It's time. You'd be a really nice catch for somebody. Please?
Just for Men takes 5 easy minutes, targets only the gray hair, and can start something great.
For my girls.
Yes! I'm glad we did it.
Just for Men. Live forward.
Welcome back to Giants Classic Games. I'm your host, Kate Longworth. The Giants are finally on the board after an RBI single from Mike Aldrete back on August 10th, 1987. 87 was the outfielder's best season as he batted .325 with career highs in RBIs, runs, hits, and doubles. All right, enough Aldrete. Let's head back to the game with the Giants trailing 4-1 and Bob Brenly at the plate in the bottom of the 6th.
Brenly is 1 for 2. And he tries to check his swing, but it's a call strike anyway. The Giants had a threat in the 5th inning. They did score a run on a Mike Aldrete single. But that was the end of it as Candy Maldonado popped out and Will Clark grounded out to Glenn Davis unassisted as Brenly fouls one back. And that's where we're at right now. As Giants Vision would like to wish a belated happy birthday to David Coppett, who is our statistician. David is all of 20 years old, and he should be the guy checking out the scoreboard for us in left field.
Is that what he is, a statistician?
Well, that's what he wanted us to say. Is
oh, that's David.
David's right there, handsome young man.
The other guy's not 20.
David will be leaving to go to Northwestern at the end of the season, as there's a breaking ball. The count is now 2-2. David's father, Leonard, of course, is a sports writer in the Bay Area.
One of the better ones.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you anymore. Brenly grounds one. Great play by Caminetti. Long throw, and he got him.
This guy dives, and he makes it pay off, too. That was a nice play, because Bob runs well, and he got up very quickly, and he has a strong arm.
This is
a nice play.
This is the play of the game so far. Robbie Thompson is the hitter. Robbie's 0 for 1. Darwin with a fastball for a call strike. There's a swing and a miss, so the count is now 0-2. As Darwin is coming on strong. We mentioned he had a few problems in the 5th inning, but so far, with the help of Ken Caminetti, he is having no problems here as Robbie Thompson takes a call third. So that's the second out here in the 6th inning. So we'll bring up Jose Uribe. The interesting thing about Jose Uribe's trip to Cincinnati was on August 1st. He hit his first career sacrifice fly, and it took him 1,222 Major League Plate appearances to hit that sacrifice fly.
I can't even comment on that.
Well, and I remember it. I believe that the pitcher got in front of him 0-2, and he hit a high fastball into right field. And I didn't know at the time that that was his first sacrifice fly, but I'll tell you what, that's a lot of Major League appearances without one. Uribe takes ball 3, so the count is now 3-0. Here's the 3-0, and there's a call strike. You can see Roger is bending Eric Gregg's ear a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't think that was a strike.
Basically says it's not automatic, and there's another call strike. And if Roger wasn't happy with the 3-1, I'm sure he's unhappy with this one. And here's the payoff to Uribe, and that is ball 4. So Jose Uribe draws a 2-out walk. Chili Davis is walking to home plate, as you see Eric Gregg. As Joe mentioned, when the regulars are not in the lineup, all it does is strengthen your bench. And this is one guy right here that is usually in the starting lineup. And Chili takes a ball high and outside. This, according to our stat sheet, is Chili's first appearance as a pinch hitter. Here's the 1-0. Chili loops one in the left field, and that ball is just almost makes it into the stands, but a spectator makes an awful play down the left field line.
And he had a glove on.
Yes, he did. It looks like his young son is giving him a hard time, and he should. 1-1 to count to Chili Davis. Jose Uribe is at first. There is 2 outs here in the 6th. Chili takes a fastball high and away. Once again, there is 0 activity in the Astros bullpen. mentioned that Chile is hitting .244. He does have 18 home runs, 60 RBIs. Second on the Giants in RBIs. He swings and misses. The count is now 2-2.
A good high fastball from Danny Darwin.
And you're going to see this high fastball.
That's tough to catch up with.
Two and two the count to Chili Davis. Chili swings and misses on a ball down and in. So the Giants come up with no runs on no hits. They leave one, and that was on a walk. We are going into the 7th inning. Astros 4, Giants 1.
Get the ultimate backyard accessory, a Tough Shed Sundance or Keystone Series building exclusively at the Home Depot. Tough Shed quality plus the convenience of Home Depot. And now through September 9th, save 10% on Sundance Series sheds and garages.
The Ohio State University. The University of Texas Southern University.
California, Berkeley.
Old Dominion University. Harvard University.
The University of Virginia.
Texas A&M. Norfolk State University. Georgetown University. Arizona State. Pennsylvania State University.
The few, the proud, the Marines.
Is your vehicle parked in the driveway or on the street? Get a Tough Shed storage building or garage and protect your ride. Now save 40, 50, even 60% on standard building accessories. Tough Shed storage buildings and garages, coast to coast. Call 1-800-BUY-TOUGH or visit toughshed.com.
What your engine feels, you feel. And when it's running clean, you feel it. Which is why Pennzoil Platinum has active cleansing agents that clean out up to 46% of sludge in your first oil change. And continue to clean in your next change. Pennzoil Platinum Motor Oil, our ultimate clean for your ultimate feeling. Not just oil, Pennzoil. Come in now for music downloads and a service certificate with any Pennzoil oil change.
Looking to save time and eliminate paperwork? Connect a phone line to your Dish Network receiver. Then, view your statement. Make a secure Dish Network bill payment. Set up credit card auto pay to automatically pay your bill monthly and more. Even upgrade your programming package without picking up the phone. Add Dish HD, Dish Latino, adult programming, premium movie packages, and great interactive games. Connect a phone line to your receiver and check out the new and improved Dish Network customer support on Dish Home Channel 100 today.
You're watching Comcast Sportsnet, authentic Bay Area sports.
Well, you're looking at a guy that's been a pain tonight. Ken Caminetti. He's 2 for 2 with a double, a home run, and 3 RBIs. He's also played an awful nice third base. And he hits a line drive right at Robbie Thompson. So the Giants find out the secret to get Caminetti out, and that's let him hit the ball at somebody.
The fans even appreciate getting him out once. Looks like a little slider over the outside corner, and he tries to pull it, pulls it right to the second baseman, Robbie Thompson.
Buddy Biancalana is the hitter. See, Buddy has not hit the interstate yet. His hitting .077. And he pops one up. Uribe is moving out, and he makes a nice running catch as Eddie Milner was coming in. But if the shortstop does not hear that center fielder calling for the ball, he has to keep going out.
Jose is not calling. He's just going out to catch it. And as you mentioned, he doesn't hear Eddie Milner or Aldretti yell him off. He's going to go ahead and make the play.
Here's Danny Darwin. Darwin is pitching a fine ball game. The Giants only have 1 run on 6 hits. As Darwin takes a called strike.
If I can see that far, Dwayne, I think LA has tied up the ball game with Cincinnati at 3-all.
And Darwin swings and misses.
Now that was a hack. I mean, that was a real hack. That was not a swing. Watch this swing. I hate to laugh, Dwayne, but that was a real act.
Oh, 0-2 to Darwin.
I think he decided he's not going to swing again. He's not going to look that bad. I mean, watch this, Dwayne. Watch his head.
Someone should save this and give it to him.
Yeah.
It's about as bad as Atlee's base running. 2-2 the count to Danny Darwin.
If he swings like that, he will not have to worry about any base running.
Atlee slid on top of second base on Saturday. Here's the 2-2. Darwin swings and misses. So he strikes out in the 7th inning as the Astros go 3 up and 3 down.
In this home, a family grows. Children learn and play. Bonds are built. But before it was a house, it was a detailed drawing on a plan. The bachelor degree program in construction management in the School of Drafting and Design at ITT Technical Institute offers educational opportunities that can help students prepare for challenging and rewarding careers in the construction industry. There's a demand for individuals with knowledge and skills to manage construction projects. The construction industry needs professionals who can oversee construction projects in accordance with the plans and specifications. Thanks to the hard work and dedication of many, this dream became a home. There are still many more to be built. ITT Technical Institute School of Drafting and Design. Education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-942-0088 or visit us on the web.
It's been a while since I needed a tie.
Dad, you're gonna get this job. They'll be lucky to have you. I know it.
Just for Men. In 5 easy minutes, targets only the gray to help bring out your best.
How'd it go, Dad?
Honey, I think I'm gonna need more ties.
Yes!
Just for Men. Live forward.
I'm gonna lay down my burden down by the riverside.
I would much rather have somebody else do the driving.
BART is great for going to San Francisco shopping.
It's really fast.
Saves gas, helps the environment.
Gets me where I'm trying to get to.
Avoid traffic, you can read a book, listen to your music.
Always on time, cost efficient, and BART station is just right there.
BART's the best thing in my life. I wish BART was my boyfriend.
I love it.
And you're there.
Der 100% Angus beef, der steamed sesame seed bun, der choicest toppings. The new 100% Angus beef dogs. Wiener Schnitzel. Hot dogs are der again.
One more game here in Milwaukee on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. We get ready to close out this 3-game series, Giants and Brewers.
Have brunch with the Giants. Sunday at 11 on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
Eddie Milner will lead it off for the Giants. We are in the 7th inning. Milner is 1 for 3. He singled in the 3rd. He hit a deep fly ball in the 5th inning that Young ran down, and he takes a ball down low. It'll be Milner, Spire, and Aldretti. And there's a call strike. So the count is now even at 1-1. And there's a ball down low and in.
You mentioned about it being a nice crowd. There's 18,336 fans here. So it is a nice crowd. Following the 40+ yesterday.
And Milner grounds one foul. The count is now 2-2. Danny Darwin is pitching an outstanding ball game for the Astros. And the 2-2 to Milner. Ball 3. Giants had the leadoff hitter on in the 3rd, and that was Milner. The leadoff hitter on in the 4th, that was Will Clark. And Milner drives one into right field. Is it fair? Is it foul? It's gone. A home run.
Eddie Milner is a real good fastball hitter, and there's a fastball on the inside part of the plate. And the only question is whether it's going to hook foul or not. But he had good extension on it, and the ball just stayed straight into the first row of the upper deck. And wow, gets the head of the bat out and just drives through it.
And that's a little guy that did that, folks.
Right up into the first row.
Call strike to Chris Spire. Spire is 1 for 2. As there you see Eddie Milner telling his teammates
that he didn't get all of it.
You have to be strong to hit it where he hit it. It's now a 4-2 ball game. And Chris Spire swings and misses.
Well, at least they didn't check his bat.
Not yet, anyway. Spire grounds one down the first baseline. Davis flips to Darwin. And that's the first out here in the 7th. We should mention that with that home run, immediately there was some activity in the Astros bullpen, the first activity that we've seen today. That's Juan Augusto. Take a look at Eddie Milner's reaction when he hits this. And it's nice when you're a left-handed hitter. You get to watch him sometimes. At least some people get to watch him sometime. 1-0 the count to Mike Aldretti. Two 2-0 the count.
They do have some activity in the bullpen of the Astros. I can't see
Juan Augusto.
Juan Augusto. I didn't like hitting against him, Dwayne. He was with the Chicago White Sox when I was there in the American League.
Well, if he's got his glove on his right hand, I didn't like to hit against him either. Here's a 3-0 pitch to Mike Aldretti, and that is way outside. So Mike Aldretti draws a 1-out walk. This is bringing out Les Moss.
And Les is in a hurry for Les.
Les is chugging along pretty good.
Right. Les usually takes his time. The thing I didn't like about Augusta is it took him too long to look up at the plate. And his ball had a lot of movement on it.
Joe, we didn't get a chance, and I guess it reminded me when I saw Les Moss walk out. He reminded me a little bit of Don McMahon, the way he used to walk, and we didn't get a chance, of course, to send our sympathies along to the Don McMahon family. Mac was a pitching coach here when I played and when Joe played, and I really enjoyed Don McMahon. I was sad to see him leave when he went to the Cleveland Indians as a pitching coach, and he was just a great guy to be around. So
my sentiments exactly. I enjoyed him as a pitching coach. I enjoyed competing against him. I played against Don McMahon, and I was a good fastball hitter, as they say, but I couldn't catch up with his. He had this idea that he could throw me the high fastball, and I would swing at it, and he was right.
Well, I couldn't hit him in BP. You're looking at Candy Maldonado. Candy is 0 for 3. Struck out and popped out twice. Mike Aldretti is at first, and Maldonado pops one foul, and this is backing out of play. I don't think throughout the course of many ball games this year where Candy Maldonado started that you would ever have seen him pop out twice to infielders. And I think Joe mentioned it. That means that he's just a little bit off. You can take all the BP in the world, and it's not the same.
No, you have to get some game activity before you feel sharp and you're able to think with the pitchers. This is a real mental game as well as physical game. And you have to be able to think with the pitcher and the catcher and what they're trying to do with you and adjust accordingly. And so far, they've shown me that they want to stay in tight with Candy Maldonado. They've thrown him a lot of pitches inside.
And
Good
Candy
pitch.
takes a strike on the outside corner. And Joe, is that because he's coming off a hand injury?
I would think so, that they'd want to stay inside on him because you have to be quick with the bat on the ball inside. Ball out over the plate, you can actually just reach out and poke it, or get their bat out in front of it. But the ball inside, you have to be quick.
Well, Candy takes a ball in the dirt. Aldretti is going to go into second base, and that'll be a wild pitch.
And it'll also be a nice heads-up play by Mike Aldretti.
Yes, sir.
As soon as he sees this ball go low, he's ready to take off. And the ball bounces away from Allen, and he's right now. He's gone. That's good base running. Eliminates the double play for one thing, but it also puts another runner in the scoring position.
1-2 the count to Candy Maldonado. Mike Aldretti is now at second base. The Giants have scored a run here in the 7th on Eddie Milner's home run. Maldonado checks the swing. The ball is going to roll almost back into fair territory.
It was foul, and it came back fair for a split second, then he went back foul. As Glenn Davis fielded the ball and in foul territory. Watch, there's the ball. Now it goes fair. Now it goes back foul.
You don't see that too much. There you see Mike Aldretti. Aldretti is trying to get just as dirty as his Italian partner Caminetti. Here's the 1-2 to Maldonado. He lines one into left field down the third base line. Aldretti is going to score easy. Maldonado rounding first. He is heading into second with a double. It's now a one-run ball game. Nice to have him back.
They set up inside, as you can see the target. He doesn't hit the target. He gets it out over the middle of the plate. Candy rifles it down the third baseline. And it goes into the corner. You see Aldretti comes around to score easily. And actually the ball gets stuck down there a little bit. Now Hatcher brings it back in. And Candy goes into second, and it's now a 4-3 ball game. And we're going to see Juan Augusto come in to pitch to Will Clark.
People choose 5-Hour Energy over 4 million times a week to help them through their busy lives. But the question is, what's in it? Everything in 5-Hour Energy is available in everyday food, like apples, avocados, grains, and nuts, or already in you. It does have as much caffeine as a cup of the leading premium coffee, but what 5-Hour Energy doesn't have is just as important. 0 sugar, 0 herbal stimulants, and only 4 calories. 5-Hour Energy was designed to help you feel the way you want to feel, bright and alert, not wired and jittery. You'll get hours of smooth energy without the crash or jitters. Still concerned? Try just half a bottle to start. In a few minutes, you'll be able to decide if you want more or not, or if 5-Hour Energy simply isn't for you. People choose 5-Hour Energy over 4 million times a week. It works for them. It might just work for you. Try it today.
What if the person of your dreams is out there waiting for you? And what if this weekend only, eHarmony lets you communicate with that person for free? Announcing the eHarmony Free Communication Weekend, now through Monday. Just 3 days left, so get started today at eHarmony.com.
It started several months ago when I was really having some financial difficulty coming up with the mortgage payments every month. I got myself into a financial situation that I was really struggling. I heard a parcel law group through a radio program that I was listening to. They were able to bring down the interest, and they were able to bring down my monthly payments, and I felt that I was able to save my home with their help. When I would call, they would return my call, able to answer my questions without giving false promises. I would highly recommend Parcel Law Group to friends, family. I wouldn't have any hesitation.
888-579-0603. 888-579-0603.
Tomorrow on Comcast Sportsnet California, it's a matinee in the East Bay when Griffey Jr. and the Mariners get their last crack at Sweeney and the A's in the Coliseum. A's, Mariners, tomorrow at 12:30, where the A's are. Comcast Sportsnet California.
And here comes the natural, Will Clark. The Giants have brought the excitement back to Candlestick here in the 7th inning, as the folks basically had been sitting on their hands and hadn't had a whole lot to cheer about. We got the tying run at second.
I think the first pitch will be a real important pitch for Augusto. And Eric Gregg says it's strike one, and Will Clark says he didn't like the call.
Well, we're going to see it right here.
Well, I think the important thing, as I mentioned, was the first pitch, because if Augusto gets ahead, it gives him more options, and naturally he's ahead now, because he can go with the breaking ball away, or he can come back with the fastball in, because his fastball moves in. So the advantage goes to him.
1-1. Cincinnati has taken a lead over the Dodgers 4-3 in the 7th. That is not good news. But here's the 1-1 to Will Clark. Ball 2-1. You see, Will is batting .301 with men in scoring position. He swings and misses. The count is now even, 2-2.
I think this is Augusto's best pitch, the ball that tails right in on the left-handed hitter. As you know, that's a tough pitch to hit, because you have to wait a little longer to protect against the breaking ball, and that ball gets in under your hands.
Here's a 2-2 to Will Clark. Ground ball off his fist to Davis. He'll make the toss to Augusto. Andy Maldonado moves on over to third. Bob Brenly is walking up to the plate. There is action in the Astros bullpen, and it's hurried up action. It's like Childress, the right-hander. They may be a little late, though, because he doesn't look like he's loose.
No, he's not ready to come in and pitch to Bob Brenly. That's Rocky.
Rocky Childress.
Rocky Childress.
So here's Bob Brenly, and he takes a ball inside. Maldonado is now at third base. Brenly is 1 for 3. His base hit came in the second inning of the infield variety. There's a call strike. He also hit a ball that Caminetti made a great play on.
It's that fastball that tails back on the inside corner. Bob thought it was coming inside, and the ball tails back. That's the movement that Augusto has on his fastball.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy's not pitching like he's got a 10-run earned run averages. Brenly hits a fair ball down the left field line. Maldonado scores. The game is tied, and Brenly's going into second with a double. How about that?
I tell you what, he's given up 2 shots to these right-handed hitters. They're trying to get the fastball in again. He gets it out over the plate, and Bob just hits a shot down the third baseline. I'm like you. I'm a little surprised that they didn't have the right-hander ready for Bob Brenly. They had the left-hander ready for Will Clark, but they did not have the right-hander ready for Bob Brenly. And the Giants thank themselves for such little favors.
There you see Juan Augusto. And Robbie Thompson is in the batter's box. He takes a ball outside. Now we have the lead run at second base in the person of Bob Brenly. Robbie is 0 for 2. And he takes a called strike. The Giants have scored 3 times here in the 7th inning. And that, my friends, is a pretty good stat right there. And that's just the situation we're in right now. As Thompson hits a ground ball, Biancalana comes up with it, his long throw, and Thompson is out. But the Giants fans are giving the Giants a nice hand as they come up with 3 runs here in the 7th inning. We are now going into the 8th inning where Joe Morgan is going to call the action. Giants 4, Astros 4, and we'll be right back.
How much sugar is in these energy drinks? Let's find out. While waiting, you should know. 5-Hour Energy contains 0 sugar and only 4 calories. Its blend of B vitamins and amino acids can help you feel awake, alert, and productive for hours without the crash or jitters. The answer is 12. Over 12 teaspoons of sugar and 200 calories in these energy drinks. 0 sugar and 4 calories in 5-Hour Energy. There's a reason people choose 5-Hour Energy 2.5 million times a week. 5-Hour Energy. Hours of energy now, no crash later.
Life is good at Cache Creek Casino Resort because we're giving away the good life. Every hour, every single day in September, a lucky winner will walk away with $999 in cash. Just earn entries doing your favorite Cache Creek things. Every hour of every day, everything's good with the good life. Only at Cache Creek. Play here and play the best.
From Wagner comes a revolution in power painting. Optimus dual tip technology with a more refined spray pattern here. This dual tip design delivers better paint coverage here, superior control here, and a beautiful finish here. All of which adds more to life out here. The new Optimus Power Painter with dual tip technology only from Wagner. And through September 7th, save $20 on the Wagner Power Painter with Optimus dual tip and turbo motor only at Lowe's.
While mincing, mashing, and flambéing.
While deciding on Shanghai Shimmer or Mountain of Troy.
Between the romaine wedge and the warm zucchini quiche.
While streaming, downloading, and interfacing.
Between driving to the hoop and driving to the orthopedist.
22,000 firm while being totally flexible.
Now you can make an offer anytime, anywhere. Chevy is on eBay.
Feedback? 100% positive.
Our best cars, your best offer. Go to Chevy.ebay.com.
I gotta call you back.
Need a new ride? It's Toyota's Labor Day clearance event and your chance to get amazing deals on the Toyota you want. Like 0% APR for 60 months on Camry or a special Labor Day lease on Corolla, just $139 a month. But the deals must end September 8th. Hurry into your Toyota dealer today.
Welcome back to Giants Classic Games. I'm your host, Kate Longworth. The Giants quickly fell behind 4-0 to the Astros back on August 10th, 1987. But catcher Bob Brenly helped change that when he tied things up with an RBI double. Now let's head out to the 8th inning.
For the Astros, they'll go to the top of the order, and Gerald Young will swing around and bat left-handed. And I would think he'd be a bigger threat from the left side because he runs so well. He's 1 for 3 in the ball game. And Scotty fires, and the count goes to 2-0.
And a little murmur goes through the crowd
one
here.
thing you don't want to do is walk the leadoff hitter, especially with the speed of Gerald Young. And there's ball 3 outside. Actually, Scotty seems to be throwing a little harder.
Sometimes Scotty's problem is he's too strong. I'd almost like to see him tire himself out sometimes in the bullpen.
Hit down the left field line, but it'll go back into the seats and out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Gerald Young. Strike 3 call on the outside corner, and Gerald Young doesn't like the call, but Eric Gregg says that's it. And Scotty Garrelts comes back from a 3-0 count to strike out Gerald Young. And we'll get a look at the pitch. Looks like strike 3 to me. Bob Brindley was up and throwing before Eric made the call. And that'll bring up Billy Hatcher. Hatcher's 2 for 3 in the ball game. He smashes one off of Scotty Garrelts, and he may get a double out of it. He's going for 2, and he'll make it. And Billy Hatcher has a double off the leg of Scotty Garrelts.
That's one of the strangest doubles you're going to see. But if that ball does ricochet into left field, Jose Uribe, of course, is moving towards his left off of contact. And he's going to have a tough time getting to it. He eventually did, but it was too late.
And that'll bring up second baseman Bill Dorn. He has 1 RBI in the ball game already, along with 1 base hit. And Alan Ashby's in the on-deck circle. 1 out. Tie ball game. Scotty fires, and there's a line drive to the left, right center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Hatcher's going to come in to score. And the Astros are going to take a 5-4 lead here in the 8th inning on a double by Billy Hatcher and a single by Billy Dorn.
Well, things don't come easy, Joe, as Billy Dorn hits a low fastball into right center. Eddie Milner looks like he might have a chance at it, but he doesn't. This is academic. He did not have a shot at Hatcher at home plate anyway. So the Astros take the lead here in the 8th inning, 5-4.
And that'll bring up Alan Ashby. Alan is 1 for 3 in the ball game. Allen pops it up high behind home plate. Bob Brindley off with the mask. He's waiting, and he has it. That's the 2nd out for the Astros here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Kevin Bass. Interesting thing, though, Dwayne, even though the Astros have taken the lead, I do not see Dave Smith up in the bullpen. That's a good sign as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Kevin Bass is 0 for 3 in the ball game. He's lined out, fouled out, and struck out.
We're in the 9th, Joe, in L.A. It's still Cincinnati 4, L.A. 3.
There goes the runner, Bill Dorn, and fouled back on the swing by Kevin Bass. Bill Dorn has 21 stolen bases on the season. He's been caught 10 times. It's not a very good ratio. Two down. The Astros have scored here in the 8th. The Giants tied it with 3 in the bottom of the 7th inning. And the Astros immediately broke the tie. A double off the leg of Scotty Garrelts by Billy Hatcher, and a single off the bat of Bill Dorn has given the Astros a 5-4 lead. Now they're 2 down. Check swing by Bass. 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw to first. Dorn is back. Swung on and missed by Kevin Bass for strike 2.
Like Scotty took something off.
I think that's one of the things that I like about Jack Marsh, who throws the split-fingered fastball. He changes the speed every once in a while, and I think Scotty does that very well when he takes a little bit off, I don't see anyone hitting it. One ball, 2 strikes to Kevin Bass. There's another split finger low. The key here is to make sure the Astros do not score any more runs and give the Giants a shot at it in the 8th. Coming back. You do not want to give up any more runs right here. It's late in the ball game. There goes Doran. Swung on and missed. And Kevin Bass fires his bat, fires his helmet. And the fans let him know they don't appreciate it. The Astros come up with 1 run on 2 base hits. And after 8 and 7.5 innings, the Astros have taken a 5-4 lead and will be right back.
Get the ultimate backyard accessory, a Tough Shed Sundance or Keystone Series building exclusively at the Home Depot. Tough Shed quality plus the convenience of Home Depot. And now through September 9th, save 10% on Sundance Series sheds and garages.
This is Vinny, with an eye for all things mini. From mini bikes to mini golf, which is why he likes McDonald's Mini Meals. For under $3, they give him a small soft drink, small fries, and a choice of a McChicken sandwich, a double cheeseburger, or a 4-piece chicken McNuggets. Perfectly sized, perfectly priced. Vinny loves mini meals even more than his vintage minivan. McDonald's Mini Meals. 3 meals, each under $3.
It's gonna work. Why don't they go? Let's go. Dad? It's time. You'd be a really nice catch for somebody. Please?
Just for Men takes 5 easy minutes, targets only the gray hair, and can start something great.
For my girls.
Yes! I'm glad we did it.
Just for Men. Live forward.
For a limited time only, lease a 2010 XF for $599 at your local Jaguar dealer.
Right now at Men's Warehouse, you'll find a great selection of fall designer suits on sale. And when you buy any suit, you'll get a second one for only $100. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Sports Gallery features quality sports collectibles from all the stars of your favorite teams. We also provide custom sports framing and fundraising event services. Meet 49ers great Roger Craig at Sports Gallery in Palo Alto, Saturday, September 19th.
Is your vehicle parked in the driveway or on the street? Get a Tough Shed storage building or garage and protect your ride. Now save 40, 50, even 60% on standard building accessories. Tough Shed storage buildings and garages, coast to coast. Call 1-800-BUY-TOUGH or visit toughshed.com.
Juan Augusto is still on the mound. He throws outside for a ball. The Astros do have activity in their bullpen. I can't see numbers. They don't have numbers on the front. Well, there's Rocky Childress on the left and Meade on the right. Here's the pitch. Chopped to shortstop. Over to first. Buddy Biancalana makes the play. And there's one down. And we'll see who's going to pinch hit for Scotty Garrelts. As Bobby Melvin seems to be coming out. There's Don Robinson throwing in the bullpen. Yes, Bobby Melvin comes out of the Giant dugout. And Bobby Melvin will pinch hit for Scotty.
Your attention, please. For the Giants, pinch hitting for pitcher Scott Garrelts.
As I mentioned, the Giants do have an abundance of good pinch hitters on the bench. Melvin's 1 for 5 as a pinch hitter. Jeffrey Leonard is still on the pine. Breaking ball from Augusta is called a strike. There's a sinker from Augusta. The one thing I've noticed about him, and that's the one thing I remember, if he gets ahead of you, he can be awfully tough. Because a lot of the pitches he throws looks like they're going to be strikes, and before you know it, they're out of the strike zone. 0-2 to Bob Melvin. Breaking ball inside for 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Eddie Milner is on deck, Joe.
But I believe that Jeffrey Leonard will probably come out to hit for him. Because Eddie has not played very often against left-handed pitching. And Jeffrey does have a bat in his hand.
As he should.
Breaking ball hit foul down the left field line. Out of play. The Giants are trailing 5-4. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bob Melvin's pinch hitting for Scotty Garrelts outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outside again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 to Bob Melvin. He's batting for Scotty Garrelts. And the Giants are trailing 5-4. Ground to the shortstop. Biancalano takes 8 steps and then makes the throw. And that's the 2nd out for the Giants here in the 8th inning. And they're going to let Milner bat, I assume. He's headed for home plate. Eddie Milner hit a home run his last at bat. He also has a couple of base hits in the ball game.
One of the longest home runs hit in this ballpark this year.
Outside for a ball. Here's the pitch. Did he hit on off the facing or in the first row of the 3rd deck? There's a fastball inside, ball 2. If you let Augusto, he will probably walk you. He's been a little erratic, but he's had thrown just enough strikes to be able to get the Giants out.
Well, once again, you know, there's Eddie Milner swinging 2-0. And it's one of the things that has really changed over the years in the game of baseball is there are fewer take signs.
Yes, I agree.
And I understand that you're talking about a 1-run game and 1 swing of the bat. And it's a tie ball game and the guy already has 1 home run. But
there's a left-handed pitcher there also.
You're right.
There's ball 3.
And also a base on ball sometimes disrupts not only the pitcher, but the whole defense.
3 balls, 1 strike to Eddie Milner. Eddie takes a strike. And Eddie didn't like the call. We'll get another look at it. Not that bad. The catcher caught it bad, but it wasn't. There's ball 4. So Milner's done a good job as a leadoff man tonight. He's been on base 3 times. And that brings up Chris Spire. I think the key here is whether Eddie Milner can read Juan Augusto well enough to be able to steal a base. I would like to see him try to read him and go. With that big kick, if you guess right, you're going to make it easily. But if you guess wrong, I guess you're going to be out. So you got a 50-50 shot here. There's ball one to Chris Spire. And this may be the first time Eddie Milner's ever seen Juan Augusto.
The old hesitation move, huh?
Right, but those guys are the easiest to steal off of because they have to commit themselves and they don't have their momentum going toward the plate very quickly. They're slow. You have plenty of time to wait. But actually, if you watch him, he closes his front side a lot when he's coming over there. As I said, I always watch and flinch anyway. One ball, one strike to Chris Spire. There you see Don Zimmer. I don't know if he's giving him the go sign or the hold or what. Roger Craig will have to decide. 2 down. The Giants are trailing 5-4. If you're going to guess, now would be a good time to guess. Cincinnati defeated the Dodgers 4-3, so the Giants need a win just to keep pace. I would have guessed wrong.
I don't think you would be guessing.
No, I wouldn't have to guess on him. I can see him, but if you're going to guess, you have to guess. Well, I know I would go now. There's no way a left-hander will throw to first base 3 times in a row. Yeah, he guessed right, and there he goes. Foul ball out of play. Well, Milner, we discussed that in spring training, actually. I said if a guy throws over there twice, take off, because the left-hander will not throw over there 3 times in a row.
I got to the big leagues for the first time in 1974, and we had a guy in our team by the name of John Lowenstein who had 43 stolen bases. So I figured I'd ask John, what do you look for? And John said, I don't, I guess. And that's
right
how he stole bases.
Grounded up the middle, base hit to center field. Milner around second. He'll go into third. And the Giants have a tying run at third base again as Chris Spire singles to center field. And out comes Hal Lanier. Now he's calling for the left-hander. Dave Meads will come in to pitch.
More cash over here.
It's much easier to find money at Esurance. Great auto insurance rates and lots of discounts.
Got insurance already? Save more with Esurance's Switch and Save discount.
It also pays to shop online. You get Esurance's Fast 5 discount just for getting an instant online quote.
Thanks, Professor.
Don't forget the good student discount.
And there's even more discounts.
It's no secret that you can save hundreds with Esurance.
Make it your mission to click or call Esurance today.
At some restaurants, when you get boneless wings, what are you really paying for?
Whoa! Say happy, you say birthday, happy! Birthday!
Who's hungry? Why pay for flair when you can get all the flavor for just $3.99 with Wendy's new boneless wings? Tender, juicy chicken, hand-tossed in our signature buffalo or barbecue sauce.
It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's.
Right now at Men's Warehouse, you'll find a great selection of fall designer suits on sale. And when you buy any suit, you'll get a second one for only $100. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Mr. Opportunity here, and over there is the ever-so-reliable Accord. And if you're seeing me, it's Honda clearance time. So now's your chance to get up close and personal with the car that has the best resale value in its class and the highest owner loyalty. Hey, what can I say? It's a love thing. Check out these attractive numbers. Oh, speaking of love, your Honda dealer wants to share it. The 2009 Honda Clearance. Just remember, it's the only thing from Honda.
We're all looking for the best deal and ways to save money.
Now you can get up to $250 every year from Dish Network. Just refer your friends and family to Dish Network. Each time a friend signs up, you'll get $50 off your bill. 5 friends equals $250. Now that's serious savings. It's Club Dish. Your friends and family will get the best deal in TV, and you'll save money. Go online and request your Club Dish gift cards today to refer your friends and family, or call for details.
Kevin Mitchell will pinch hit. Runners are at first and third. The tying runners at third in the person of Eddie Milner. The go-ahead runs at first, being carried by Chris Byer.
Joe Mitchell had a cortisone shot before the ball game.
He's got a bad thumb, and I guess he got a shot to relieve some of the pain. And normally you do not like to use a guy after he gets a shot. You want to give him 24 hours to let it set in, but if you have a chance to win a ball game, you have to take it. And he probably figures that Mitchell matches up a little better against this guy than maybe Jeffrey Leonard. Strike on the breaking ball, and Mitchell thought it was inside. We'll get another look at it. Here's the breaking ball. Runners are at first and third, 2 down. And he'll get another look at another breaking ball. And he swings. He tried to check, but he went too far. And quickly the count's 0-2. We'll see him try to check his swing, but he can't. And that's not good for thumbs. If you have a bad thumb trying to check your swing.
Good.
0-2. Swung on and fouled back, a hanging off-speed breaking ball or something. Meads got away with a mistake there. We'll get another look at it. That's a hanging breaking ball. And Mitchell just misses it. Count remains 0-2.
Well, I'd say Kevin's loose by now, Joe.
Yes. There goes the runner. Now he stops, and now he goes, and they let Chris Byer trot on down to second base. That was a delayed steal. They were trying to get the Astros to throw the ball around a little bit, but no one covered.
That's the lead run.
And that's the lead run. It's one thing I never believed in is letting a guy, let the lead run go into scoring position.
Now that's
what the pitcher Dave Meads is saying. Throw at him.
That should not be a stolen base, by the way.
Yeah, but they called it one. Oh, they might have gone too far. Yes, he did. Kevin Mitchell tried to check his swing, but Jerry Davis at first base says he went too far. And the Giants come up with no runs here in the 8th inning. They lead 2. And as we go to the 9th, the Giants are trailing 5-4.
There's no way. I just can't swing a vacation.
Someone needs to lighten up. No vacation.
I can't afford it.
You can if you name your own price.
I don't know how.
It's easy. Priceline has insider deals. Empty hotel rooms, open plane seats. You can save up to half off.
That's a great deal.
Saving money is no laughing matter.
People choose 5-Hour Energy over 4 million times a week to help them through their busy lives. But the question is, what's in it? Everything in 5-Hour Energy is available in everyday food, like apples, avocados, grains, and nuts, or already in you. It does have as much caffeine as a cup of the leading premium coffee, but what 5-Hour Energy doesn't have is just as important. 0 sugar, 0 herbal stimulants, and only 4 calories. 5-Hour Energy was designed to help you feel the way you want to feel, bright and alert, not wired and jittery. You'll get hours of smooth energy without the crash or jitters. Still concerned? Try just half a bottle to start. In a few minutes, you'll be able to decide if you want more or not, or if 5-Hour Energy simply isn't for you. People choose 5-Hour Energy over 4 million times a week. It works for them. It might just work for you. Try it today.
Looking for an easy way to shop for a new truck, California? Boot up and put the pedal down. There's a new way to shop. Introducing the GMC eBay Click and Drive. Shop whenever you want to find exactly what you're in the market for. Go to gmc.ebay.com and go from the family room to the showroom. Find the GMC you want with a buy it now price, or make your best offer and submit it to the dealer. Our best trucks, your best offer. The GMC eBay Click and Drive.
At the heart of the products you love. Rambus.
Don Robinson is the new pitcher for the Giants, and he faces Glenn Davis.
Kevin Mitchell's in left field, Joe.
All right, Kevin will stay in the ninth slot. Inside, almost nicks Glenn Davis, and the count goes to 3-0. We'll see Don Robinson fire the fastball inside, and that'll keep you from leaning out over the plate.
Yes, it will.
Here's a 3-0 pitch. Glenn Davis swings and pops it up behind the plate, and it'll be back into the seats as Brindley gives chase. And Hal Lanier turns Glenn Davis loose on the 3-0 pitch.
Donnie Robinson has a very large brace on his right knee. It's a Lenox Hill brace. It protects your knee from hyperextending it. It's one that I had to wear when I had hurt my knee, and it can be cumbersome, but boy, it sure does make your leg feel a lot better.
3-1 pitch. Grounded fair down the third baseline. Nice play by Chris Spire. Long throw, got him. We've seen some great plays at third base tonight. And we'll get another look at this. Glenn Davis hacks and smashes it down the third baseline, just in fair territory. Spire makes the catch. Now watch, he slips here as he tries to get his body going the right way, and then he makes a long and accurate throw. Nice play. And that's the first out. Ken Caminetti is the hitter. Caminetti has 3 runs batted in the ball game. He's hit a 2-run homer and had a double with a run batted in. And he lined out to second base. So he's hit the ball hard all 3 occasions. He swings and misses a breaking ball. Here's a good sharp breaking slider. Or no, that's too big for a slider. I guess that's a curveball.
Both his hits, though, Joe, were right-handed.
True. He lined out left-handed, so I guess he can't hit left-handed. Ground one to Will Clark. He'll make the play unassisted. And there are now 2 down in the Astro ninth. Looking to the bottom of the ninth, the Giants will have Candy Maldonado leading off. Will Clark will be following him, and Bob Brindley. So the Giants will have the meat of their order batting in their half of the ninth inning. Craig Reynolds will pinch hit for Buddy Biancalana. And Craig Reynolds still has those same 2 home runs he hit against the Giants here on the Astros last trip.
In one game.
In one game. I find that interesting. Don Robinson fires. Breaking ball outside.
I'm not sure there's a better word for that, Joe.
Interesting. As you can see, Craig Reynolds has done a good job pinch hitting. Fastball on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a fastball hammered into right center field. Milner is there, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it for the Astros here in the 8th inning.
How much sugar is in these energy drinks? Let's find out. While waiting, you should know. 5-Hour Energy contains 0 sugar and only 4 calories. Its blend of B vitamins and amino acids can help you feel awake, alert, and productive for hours without the crash or jitters. The answer is 12. Over 12 teaspoons of sugar and 200 calories in these energy drinks. 0 sugar and 4 calories in 5-Hour Energy. There's a reason people choose 5-Hour Energy 2.5 million times a week. 5-Hour Energy. Hours of energy now, no crash later.
Getting an education isn't impossible. I was at 2 dead-end jobs. I was not happy. I didn't wake up happy. I didn't go to bed happy. I knew I had no opportunity for advancement. I knew at that position I wouldn't be able to support a family. I knew I needed to make change, and I knew I couldn't do that without an education.
He made some really good choices.
I've had my education, I've got a job with my education, and I'm happy to wake up and go to work. I'm happy to come home and see my family.
And he is doing exactly what he wants to do.
It might have been a little later than I hoped for, but I was able to complete school while working full-time, while raising a family. It's not impossible. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
We are educators helping people build a foundation for the rest of their lives. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future. Call 1-800-942-0088 or visit us on the web. Get an education that can help you reach your goals. ITT Tech has information on financial aid for those who qualify. Call 1-800-942-0088.
The moratorium to delay foreclosures is over.
The FTC announced a program to shut down loan modification scams.
Warns consumers about loan modification companies claiming to be attorney-backed. Middle-class families now find themselves struggling to pay
The mortgage crisis deepens in California with no end in sight.
The foreclosure crisis continues. And unfortunately, thousands of loan modification companies have sprung up looking to take advantage of desperate homeowners. The Attorney General and the FTC have already raided and shut down the worst offenders. If you need a loan modification, it is crucial that you contact a licensed, experienced, reputable attorney to review your situation. Watch out for groups that pretend to be government organizations. Watch out for unauthorized mortgage brokers trying to charge you a fee up front. Watch out for groups that are attorney-backed. I don't even know what that means. I'm attorney James Parsa. I'm in good standing with the State Bar. The Parsa Law Group will fight hard to lower your payments. Call now for a free evaluation.
888-320-2647.
We're going to the bottom of the 9th, and the Giants need 1 to tie and 2 to win.
And the guys that can do it are coming up this inning.
Yes.
And remember, you still have Jeffrey Leonard available. He has not been used in this game.
Meads is still on the mound for the Astros. Breaking ball swung on and missed by Candy. I think Meads has thrown about 8 straight breaking balls. Here's the 1-strike pitch. Sinker outside for a ball. There's Roger Craig. And Hal Lanier, his counterpart. High with a changeup. I still don't see Dave Smith. in the Astro bullpen. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Candy. Popped up on the right side, and it'll be out of play. I think that's Rocky Childress. I think he figures he's warm enough. There's Gene Tennis standing next to him. Midget Gene. And Dave Meads is the pitcher on the mound for the Astros. Fans here.
And I don't think any of them have left, Joe.
No, and they started chanting a clap. The Giants need one to tie. We're in the bottom of the ninth. Andy Maldonado's leading it off. He'll be followed by Will Clark. We'll see another change up here. High with a change up, and the count's full, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball hammered deep to
Get out of
field.
here.
Back to the fence, and it's gone. The Giants have tied it here in the ninth. Candy Maldonado leads it off with his 13th home run of the season. It's a fastball on the outside part of the plate, and Candy lines it to left field. Billy Hatcher gets back and tries to make it, just barely clears the fence, but that's all it takes. And that'll bring up Will Clark. Breaking ball inside for ball one. And the Giants are very happy to have Candy Maldonado back in their lineup. He's thrown in 2 very key at-bats, his last 2 at-bats.
Well, we said it would take some at-bats, Joe. I guess it took 3.
Inside again to Will Clark. And Bob Brenly is on deck. If Will Clark can't send us home. Outside, no, call a strike by Eric Gregg. And Will Clark definitely does not like it. 2 balls, 1 strike to Will Clark. Fastball, and it's all over! It's all over! Can you believe it, Dwayne?
That's about as exciting as you can get, not only for a fan, for an announcer, and especially for a player to be able to walk off or make that trip around the bases when the opposing team is walking off the field.